while you're drinking.
Oh, it's just Kool-Aid.
Okay, okay.
Just Kool-Aid.
That's right. You ain't from the south down here.
Well,
uh,
that's what they, because it used to be you couldn't say you were drinking or anything online on
right.
live. So you said you were drinking. If you were drinking beer, you was drinking apple juice. And if you're drinking anything
Uh,
else, it was Kool-Aid, and everybody knew what you were doing.
Shit, I'm gonna be straight up with you. I got. Never mind. I lied.
Oh,
I'm gonna be straight up with you. Oh hell!
uh-oh.
One minute. I gotta shut myself up.
You broke the
Wife,
internet.
wife's been trying to do that for years. So, well, damn. Come on, there we go. I hope, I hope everybody has had a beautiful day today. Nice sunshiny weather in some
I was going to
parts.
say,
It got up 80.
oh yeah, it was well over probably 85 today.
Mm.
That's why I got my AC in my window now. If it gets cold, it gets cold. I just usually about this
Hey,
time I turn the heat completely off anyway.
mine's been off hell this whole week. Come think about it. Instead of running the whole house, we got a couple of electric heaters, one in the bedroom and one right here where I sit. But the only time we turn it on is to knock chill out of the air in the morning. That's it. They don't
Yeah,
stay on. Whoa, whoa. 81 degrees here in New York City.
it,
New
it's
York City.
it's 84 right now here. New
You
York
mean tell
City.
me
New York City gets so hot in the summertime, and it's not from the. It's because the sun bakes the buildings, and they stay
Andy?
they stay hot well past when the sun goes down. I'm sure
Hmm.
Grace knows all about that though.
Anybody in a city, big cities, should know about that.
Oh yeah, yeah. In Phoenix, you go out like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning and touch the road, it's still hot. Even though it could be in the 50s, that road is probably still 70, 80 degrees.
So, in other words, you wouldn't want to walk barefooted on the roads.
I always That's probably why my feet are all messed up now, is because I always walked barefooted. And, um,
Yep.
one time I was doing some work at a basement. We're cleaning out a basement, and I had these rubber boots on, and they leaked like something. Most of the time I had 10 gallons of water in them boots trying to slush them around the basement. And when I got home, my feet were so pruned and everything. Uh,
Yep.
and you could see where when I was younger, I'd walk on, the little stickers and things that you find in the desert. They're called a certain thing, but I'm not going to say it because it's too close to something else. But um, and I could see the little stickers, the thorns in my feet from when I walked barefooted and just didn't care.
Well, now, there was one year here in North Carolina, it got so cotton picking hot that they was advising vehicles not to travel during the day because the tires would explode on them. You
Oh, I
know,
thought you meant that they'd sink in the asphalt.
I'm sure that has happened,
Yeah.
but I will say I don't remember that around
Well,
here.
they don't do that anymore. I'm talking about out west.
Okay.
They did have some roads like that at one time, but now it's all cement. All the roads are cemented and stuff because they don't have to worry about ice. Because that's if you have a cement road in the east, when it rains and then freezes, it crack that road up to little bits.
Yeah, well, that here, a cement road is the roughest riding road to go across. Uh, and at 3 o'clock in the morning, you half asleep, you get used to that sound. Bloom, bloom, bloom. You'll fall asleep.
That sounds good. A picnic by the lake. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
and
Okay.
fishing and oh yeah.
Okay. Grace Johnson wants me to give an update on my son. I was going to say it, but I was going to wait a little more people got in here. My son had his surgery. Matter of fact, he is probably still in the process of coming out of recovery. They said everything went good. And it took about 2 hour surgery, is what it was. So
Which
right now,
isn't too bad if you think about it.
no,
That's not that much time for something that where it's located.
yeah, but I'm just hoping that the wound wasn't open long enough for him to take a chance on getting an infection in there. But
Yeah,
then again, that's with any surgery, you know.
yeah, depending how clean it is in there.
Yeah, really.
Because
You know.
like back in the Civil War and all that, a lot of people that were injured. They didn't die from their wounds; they died from infections.
You're right. And I mean, back then, you know, they done it right there and then.
Oh yeah,
Oh, okay.
there wasn't no anesthesia or anything like that. It was whoop.
Thank you.
Yeah, I went and cut my leg and didn't realize it because it's the numb leg, and so because I still had stuff to do. I was still working outside and whatnot, and it had dirt and mud in it. So my only thought was I sprayed brake cleaner on it to clean it out, and then put duct tape on it.
Oh, no.
It worked. It stopped bleeding.
Yeah. I bet you learned a new dance steps.
It's numb.
Harvest Mary.
Didn't make any difference.
Harvest Mary Moon says prayer works. A whole lot of praying for your son. Harvest Mary
Mhm.
Moon, I highly agree with that comment right there. You know, I mean, this is not the first time that I have prayed or asked for prayers and they worked. You know, I am a firm and heavy believer in praying. I may not sound like it on some of these shows, but yeah, I am. Uh, she says I jumped off a motorcycle and hit the muffler and had a blister as big as her schnauzer. Well, I'm gonna tell you,
I've got a couple of those.
I've got what is it? My
That damn
right foot. I've got
tailpipe.
scars. Darn, I've got scars on my right foot to where it got, how do you say that? In the spokes of a bicycle going downhill. And I'm going to tell you, it peeled it, like a dead burn shredder. It peeled the skin slap off. So, yeah, you know, I think everybody's been through pain in their life a time or two.
Yeah.
But you know, what gets me the whole time my son is laying there and he's in pain, he would not take no pain medicine. The only thing he took was something for a headache. That's it.
I mean, that's good though. I mean, some people say no, you don't need to be in pain and stuff like that. And the alternative to that is being hooked on something you don't want to be hooked on.
That's why he didn't want it, because he was scared he'd end up getting
Yeah.
hooked on it. You know,
And some people, it's like a boom, and you get hooked just that easy.
free drugs. And yeah, I mean, you know, with me, yeah, I'd say give me one, you know, to ease the pain. But yeah,
I
times
I was
change.
I was never into the pain relievers. I I learned at an early age
What?
to mask my pain. Anytime,
Oh,
and I would actually I made money on because I was able to ignore the pain. I mean, I've got scars up and down my arms from, you lay a cigarette in between your two people's arms and see who moves first.
playing chicken.
Yeah.
That's what we called it. But we done it with cigars. But you know, I have had over 30 fractures in my body.
I wouldn't even know.
Man, yeah. Biggest part of them was my ankles. Okay. And I think I would prefer to have them broke than to have them fractured. But
Oh,
after
that
the first,
whenever I went to have my feet looked at and they took X-ray, they said you've broken your bones quite a bit, haven't you? I said, I don't know. I don't go to the doctor usually when something like that happens. I just let it take care of itself. And he said, I can tell. And he says, you can tell where this
I
bone
mean,
has been
after a few,
broken and it wasn't set right. So that's where you're having your issues with your feet. And I'm like, okay. And he's, well, the only way we could do is break it and then pin it back together. And I said, why would you want to break it? It's already
uh,
healed up.
healed. Exactly. No, not willingly, you're not going to break it. So, but
And this is the
oh,
doctor that I actually had to go in and fix his computer, his laptop, so he could show me what the X-rays look like.
yeah.
You're at a well experienced doctor when you have to fix his laptop.
Well, look at it like this. I don't think most doctors know how to. They just, you know, they just know how to get to where they got to go. But if something breaks on it, they don't know what to do.
Yeah.
And yeah, I can probably put myself in that category, you know. But uh, I'm gonna get to a little bit of the news here, you know, and then we can jump back to the BS a little bit or a whole lot. In West Texas, they had a accident 18,000 heads of cow were, I'm going to say, destroyed. And I'm going to use that word. Evening 101. It came from a fire. The cattle was in a holding pen and they could not uh, rescue them, in other
Yeah,
words.
dairy cows.
Yeah. So expect the milk to go up. I'm expecting somebody to come up and say airplane missed the runway or something like that.
Yeah. What
And
their official saying is it's uh a machinery malfunction.
well, wouldn't you classify airplane as machinery?
Yeah, but not in a farm.
Well, did they
unless
say
they're
farm machinery?
unless they're giving the cows rides around the farm saying you gotta eat over here so you make more milk.
I'd love to see that one. but but I can just about guarantee you this will not be the first nor the last incident of something like this.
Oh no. That's what
Uh,
I said. We had so many that we stopped counting this stuff. It's like, oh, that happened. Yeah. What's the next one? Hopefully it won't be by my house.
yeah, no kidding.
It's like
Or
it's 18,000 cows. Okay. It,
that's a lot of money.
it's becoming normal. And it's not big news anymore. When something like this happens, you don't hear about it for 3-4 days,
Well,
unless
now,
you're right there.
true. Now, the last one I remember, it was 400. I can't remember exactly what happened, but it was in New York State. I damn sure ain't gonna say city, but it was in New York where 400 head of cattle ended up dying. And like I said, I can't remember what the cause of that was. Your milk, oh, please, Carol Z, my milk comes
Well,
from North
she lives in
Carolina.
California. Where else would her milk come from?
Yeah, but that's got me to thinking about something. Should I say it over the air or not?
Well, I'm sure she already knows she lives in California. Yeah,
Well,
the thing is, there are before this is already going forward or anything, they're already figuring out how much the value of each cow is, and they're
uh-huh.
already saying it's in the millions. What did I tell you it was?
It
Um,
was $2,000 a cow,
yeah,
and it was what, something like
tens
8 million, 10 million.
ten, tens of millions of dollars
Yeah.
uh, before the equipment and structural damage is included. So that's just cows. Yeah,
Damn.
and the thing you were talking about was 400 cows, upstate
Yeah,
New York.
that's it.
There was also Washington place that happened up to there too, with cows. That's three.
Okay.
Don't they?
Like I
Don't they say it comes in threes or something like that?
that
101.
is, I hate to say it, I don't want to say it like this, but that was death. Death always
Oh
comes.
yeah. Well, tell that to the cows.
I think here lately it's coming in hundreds. But straight up, I'd start stocking up on milk and beef products because it looks like that's going to be the next.
Well,
Uh,
beef
uh,
was already going up. It was due to go up. Um, I think it's 22nd.
for
I
this
do
month,
believe. Yeah, which would be actually the 24th would be the Monday. So it probably would start.
yeah.
It's supposed to. It's they're saying 13 to 19%. It's going up.
Well, now I saw a report today that grocery prices have come down 0.06%.
You need to stop listening to Biden.
Oh, trust me, I don't listen to
Yeah,
him at all.
yeah. Remember, he lowered the price of gas.
Yeah, but hell, he raised it so he can say he lowered it.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. Everybody should already have powdered milk, even if you don't drink it.
oh, I've got powdered milk. And Craig said he just needs to get a milk cow. Don't let them catch you with it. Uh, they'll probably charge you tax on gas.
Just make sure
For
it's far enough from your house. If it decides to catch fire, it won't burn your house down too.
there, look, I'll probably get in trouble for this. There is no way on God's earth you can tell me everything is a coincidence. There's no way.
No.
And where I'd probably get in trouble is I think a certain group of people is telling other people to do this or is paying somebody to do this. You know,
Oh,
that's my opinion. I'm not a professional.
why would they go and do that?
Oh, just have something to do. Their teenage years haven't run out yet.
Yeah, I don't.
Now, Phil R., you can't tell me that's what's causing this. Hell, I'll show it.
Um, well, they do. They have been, and that's supposed to start this year when they're giving them stuff because the cow or the pigs have been juiced up so much from 2012 on up, and it keeps getting worse and worse.
Yeah.
Well, we think he might get this, so let's go ahead and give him this shot for that.
Before, believe it or not, chickens also get it too. You know,
Oh yeah, they get it in their feed.
uh,
Pigs actually get
okay,
the juice. The chickens get it in their feed.
okay. I do not know why, but it sounded like you said feet, FEET.
Oh,
But yeah, we've given when we used to raise chickens, it seemed like about every month the man making his rounds would come and say, "Well, you got to do this to them to keep them from getting this or to keep them from getting that." And
I
Daddy, oh, we
never,
did.
never, nobody ever came to my house to tell me what to do with my chickens.
Yeah, well, we was raising over 100,000 at a time.
Oh, okay, yeah. I thought you meant just for yourself type chickens.
Oh hell, anybody who raises chickens are not allowed to have pet chickens on their property because of that breed right there could give the new breed a disease. You know what I'm saying? It didn't make no sense to me either.
What is the pet chicken?
A pet chicken is one you go out there, you carry, you smack around a couple of times and you get the eggs from them.
That's
For you.
that's a
And
regular
when they
chicken
quit,
though.
and when they quit laying eggs, then you got chicken and dumplings. And if you got a rooster who is a prick, then you definitely gonna have chicken and dumplings.
Well, they're supposed to be that way though. That's the good ones that protect their their hens.
Well, yeah, I will agree with you. But when I walk out the door and that rooster decides to attack me every time I come out the door, it ain't gonna happen no more than 2 or 3 times. I
Well,
caught
I
that
would
sucker.
too. You
I
keep
caught
running over there taking taking his kids.
that. Well, he needs to quit using the rubbers out of the eggs. It
He
ain't
said,
working.
"No, you're going over and steal my children again." No.
But the funny thing about this chicken flew up going to attack me, and I caught him by the neck. And
Um,
yeah, just that quick.
I seen a video of two roosters, um, and these guys were getting them all riled up and everything, and they
Oh,
drop them, and they instead of attacking each other, they went after after the guys, and one
really?
spurred him so bad it got his artery in his leg, and he had a puddle of blood underneath of him. They carried him out
Oh no.
from a chicken. Them spurs are, well, that's what they're for. They're for cutting.
Yeah, exactly. And a lot of times you just got to clip them. They get so long and so bad.
Well, it depends on the chicken too, because I'd rather have him in there unless he goes around chasing the kids or something like that, or
True. Well,
chasing you around the house or something. But
I'm going to ask you a really stupid question. How do I make myself big on here?
you know, I talk to your wife about that. You click on the three little dots up there on
Okay.
the right
So
the right side, which
layout.
is that way up
Yeah.
there,
I done clicked on the 3 dots.
and it should say solo layout or something like
Layout.
that.
All right.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, damn. Okay. I want you to look at the new Clydesdale horses. Wait a minute. Before you can look at it, I got to get my. That's the new Clydesdale horses. Unicorn
Yeah.
with rainbow wings.
Well, it's a little bit better than the one I seen. I won't tell you
that
what.
ain't nothing.
It was. I think they were the Furbies, and they had collars and everything. And somebody said, "Oh, look, the Budweiser Clydesdales."
Now, wait a minute. Y'all know what's going on with Bud Light, right?
Yeah, they're going bankrupt.
You see the new picture on Bud Light?
That one's not real, though.
Oh, I know, but it's funny as hell. I don't care how you
Yeah.
look at it.
Yeah, they're losing. They lost like 50 million already. That's
okay. How do I get?
Down below, click the two little pictures again that we usually use.
Oh shit. Okay. Wait a minute. Let's
No,
see.
no, one next to it, because that way I don't look like I'm squished. Yeah.
Right down. There we go. Hey, I'm learning. 2 damn years. I should have done learned this damn shit. I'm a slow learner. Got a problem with that? Tough. Get over it. Okay. Okay.
I got this email. This it's supposed to be from Levi. You know the pants,
Okay.
and
Okay.
they want to sponsor my channel, but
Uh-huh.
um, the
Well, you're
email is
laughing.
the email is this levis.us at kaku.com. Why if it was Levi, why would they have a wonky email address?
Well,
Do they really think people are that dumb to fall for this?
you would be surprised.
Yeah, I know somebody that actually did fall
So,
for it, and they had their channel taken over. I posted it on on my community tab. They got their channel back and
well,
everything, but they had
let
to
me
go
say
through
this right here.
a lot of rings to go through to get their channel back.
Thank you, Twisted. Well, let me say something while we on this subject. I got hacked last night. Okay, the wife worked with a certain person. Oh, and she's been trying to get in touch with her. And I had her what I thought was, in my list. And it come back, what was it, last night that she finally friended me. So I friended her back, wasn't thinking or nothing like that. All right.
Oh,
So
Facebook.
yeah. So in Messenger, we got to talking. And I asked her a question. Are you working tonight? And she went on to another subject. A few minutes later, I asked her again, are you off tonight or are you working? She never did respond. So that right there told me I just screwed myself. And if you are on my list, do not accept no friend request from me.
Oh, yeah. I don't. My friend, I've got like probably about 750 people that ask to be my friends, and I don't add people.
Well, see,
I don't do Facebook in the first place, but I just don't add people.
right, right.
Um,
Well, see, if I thought about it, I've done friended this person one time, and it's been a
yeah.
while back ago. And if I thought about going back and checking, I would have found out I was already friends with this person, but I didn't. So it's my fault.
One thing you can do whenever, if you ever think that somebody, it's usually you can click on an image and you can get hacked from clicking on somebody's picture.
Yeah.
Um, there's a place you type in one word house call, and it usually pops up um, it's trend. I think it's still called trend. And you download a little thing, and it'll scan your whole computer to see if you have any viruses, and majority of the time it'll actually fix it, and it'll get rid of the virus or the Trojan or the malware.
Well, now, after I didn't report it, but I posted it up on Facebook I've been hacked. Within 2 minutes, I bet you I got 40 different messages. If you've been hacked, click on this, click on that, do this. Bullshit, I just got hacked. You think I'm going to click on all them things?
Yeah.
You guys is crazy and walking on the sun. So,
Yeah. Believe it or not, when I use Signal to talk to my son because that's all they use. They're not allowed to use anything else because everything is compromised. They're not allowed to have, shared GPS or anything like that. And Signal is one of the safest right now. It's one of the safest things for a messenger type thing.
Chef Kicker, I did report it, but I hadn't thought about blocking it. Damn sure go back and do that. Shit. Well, what's done's done. They probably got every damn thing they got, which ain't but $1.10 in the bank. So, what's going on overseas? Like I said, my mind for ever since last Thursday, my mind is not with nothing but one thing. Okay. I've not been keeping up on the news, but I have heard what me and you talked about just a little bit the other day. I don't know if we can report on this or not about games.
There you go. This is what's going on overseas.
Well, wait a minute.
No.
Well, anytime tonight. A laughing stock. Okay.
Ireland closed doors on him.
Oh, whoa, wait a minute. Hold it. Let me get this, try and get this straight. Ireland is supposed to be our ally, correct?
Yeah, they go through the doors and the guards close the doors on them. So they had to turn around, go back the other way.
They should have waited till they got just a little bit closer, so when they shut the door, it would have hit them and knocked them down the steps.
Well, I think that it was the Ireland president grabbed him and turned him around.
I bet you whoever's in charge of them doors probably got fired. I would have shook his hand and given him a medal. But I'm going to plug a channel here, okay? Defender of the Republic. Go watch.
She's actually going live tonight.
Oh, is she?
Yeah, 8:00.
Okay, I did not know that. But she come out with a video. It's called Rubberneck or Rubbernecking.
You should see some of the other videos. That one's not that bad. Some of our other stuff is way out there.
Really?
Oh yeah.
But this one I like.
Yeah.
Y'all go watch Rubberneck, put out by Defender of the Republic. And it will have you going, really?
Okay. Here's something that'll get you thinking.
And my wife coming after me with a rolling pin.
No, that's our generation we have right now.
Oh my God, really?
I'm really about to show y'all Why we
Yep.
need to move out of America. Look at this. They're selling lion chops. They're taking exotic animals and cutting
Oh,
them up and putting them in our local grocery stores. Look, I'm in Safeway. They're putting lion meat in the fucking grocery stores. Lion meat.
do I really need to say what was fixing to come out my mouth on that?
Lion meat, lion chomps.
I wish I could. I wish I knew how to come up with this stuff. But you want to talk about our generation
Well,
and
I didn't say our
everything?
generation. That's
There
a
was
generation of now.
oh
The
oh
gener-
oh yeah, you're right.
our generation is
There
different
was a
between loin and lion.
which our generation martyr. But anyway, there was a girl holding up a sign saying, "Quit killing ducks. We don't need duct tape." I'm sitting there. I saw that. Oh, you got really? No, That's almost as bad as that woman on the radio wanting all the deer crossing signs down because she thinks that that's where deer are supposed to cross at. And that literally, y'all will have to look this up. It was on a radio station. I want to say here in North Carolina, uh, John Boy and Billy show. If y'all have ever heard of them, but it's like about 20 minutes of that recording. No, I could no. Daddy quit y'all. So that's crying shame. And it's not Generation Z's fault. It's our fault for not teaching them.
Oh, I didn't teach them that.
That's
My
the
kids know
problem.
what
We didn't teach them
how to
right.
spell lion or loin. That's other people's fault, not mine. Yeah, that's and
Oh,
I don't know what they do in school. I mean,
Sassy Cat, please tell me you are kidding. Please tell me. With my mouth, oh, I would have said something smart ass.
oh yeah, they get the biggest, meanest gorillas for those. That's the best
Yeah,
way to make that gorilla tape.
that's
You
why it
don't want the
sticks.
little wimpy gorillas. You want them big ones.
Hey, I,
Ginger Ninja. Like deer can read the signs.
that woman, yep, they can read them signs. Yeah, God. I would say something about another incident John Boy and Billy done. And the bad thing about it is I know the boy they talking about. So I can't say nothing. I'm curious about one thing. Is Chapel Hill in the house? And that person will know what I'm talking about. I told that person I ain't saying nothing else. My mouth is sealed. But what other dumb stuff is going on. Bubba News, hello, sir. I did not catch you coming in. And damn, and here it is, me won't know what's going on. That's the perfect person to ask. He'd have video. Wait a minute. Ginger, I think Forrest Gump said something like that. Stupid is.
Stupid is as stupid does.
Yeah. Sassy Cat, I bet you a catbird when it comes to stuff like that. For some reason.
Did you just call her a cat burglar?
No,
Oh.
I'd have to hit replay to figure out what I said, but I don't think I called her a cat burglar. Oh. Well, I'm gonna call it at 8 o'clock tonight. Yeah, I've still got stuff going on. I want to try to get some answers before 101 tonight. You know, truthfully, if it's possible, I like to talk to my son. That's what it is.
Yeah.
You know? Ed, have another cup of fluoride is all I can say. Now, I think that's what made me this way to begin with. I've been told that all my life, Sassy Cat, until the side comes out they really don't want to see. Oh. Well, yeah, 101 did pop in and say, hey, didn't he? Earlier. I don't know what else to talk about. I've not kept up with nothing. I am as lost blind man is on a pond in a rowboat. I bet you ain't never heard that before, have you?
I've been outside all day. As I was sitting there looking at my face, I actually got sunburn.
Yeah, you all start to look a little bit like Trump, ain't you? Orange.
No, I'm red, not orange.
Oh. Thank you, Miss Sassy Cat. Oh, okay. Sorry about that there, Ed.
Did you watch the interview I did last night?
No. Oh. Wait a minute. I watched some of it. And then during it, I got a phone call. I think I watched the first 10 minutes of it where she went out and then come back in a couple of times.
Oh, okay. Yeah. She was having
phone
some
call
technical
and
difficulties.
Now, who was this you was interviewing last night? I forgot that quick. Man, you getting like me.
No, everybody calls her Mama V, but it's Possum Run Homestead.
See? She even got a plug. Maybe she can get some subscribers, maybe.
Well, it looks like she ended up actually did pretty good. She's up to 4,500 and so she got about 200 or not 200, probably about 120. Yeah, 120 subs. So that's not too bad.
No.
Yeah, I mean, she does all that herself. Every once in a while, somebody from the community, meaning the YouTuber community in that area, comes over and helps her out doing something. Most times, she just does it herself. And like I said, she used to use just gas. And that's the same way I would do. I would get electricity as soon as possible because that running generators
yeah.
sucks. Because if you have to charge up the battery on your drill, it takes so long. It takes like 2 hours to charge with a generator.
Really? In Philadelphia, truck break-ins in parking lot, dime heist. Suspect got away with $100,000 in dimes. Well, I tell you what, they ain't gonna trace that. I just want to know why in the hell are they running around with that much change to begin with?
Yeah, nobody uses change anymore.
I mean, that much change, it seemed like to me it would go on a Wells Fargo or armored car or something like that. Not no tractor trailer.
Yeah, but he's gonna have fun trying to cash that in though.
Not really.
10,000 in dimes? That's like,
No,
hey,
no,
I'm the one that did it.
Not at one place.
Yeah, but he's
Okay.
gonna have to go. He's gonna have to go over so many different places, so many towns to cash in $200 here, not to get seen, and it's not going to be worth it. By the time he gets done, he's all the gas he spends, he ain't going to have no money left.
I was wrong. What Life said. They said it was around $750,000 in dimes.
How did he carry it away? That's a lot of pounds.
He had to have stole the whole damn truck. I mean, what, one, maybe two bags is all I can get away with. And I bet you it ain't but a couple $100.
Yeah, I can see him ordering pizza every day. Here's your dimes.
Or waiting for Dollar General or something like that. We need change. Hey, I got about 4 or 5 rolls of dimes. How many you need? You know, or Family Dollar, or damn. That goes to tell me right there. That had to have been done by a bunch of kids. Think about it.
Well, they say criminals aren't the smartest. There are some really dumb ones out there.
I'm not going to say
it sounds
one
like,
word.
oh, you got a lot of money. But how are you going to turn that into, money that you can spend without getting caught?
Now, if anybody knows anything about John Boy and Billy, you know what type of show they got. Okay. They do have dumb criminals stories on there, I think once or twice a week. And one I remembered, a guy in Burlington, North Carolina, was applying for a job. He went in, filled out an application, the whole 9 yards, and they told him that they didn't need help. He ended up robbing the place. And the cops looked at the application and they went to the address that was on the application. Guess who they found at that address? The person that robbed the damn store. I mean, come on, get real, people. Well, Mountain Grandma, that's a good possibility. Maybe he'll sell them half price to a soda machine vendor. Oh, ain't that called laundering?
I'm trying to find
What
out how
life
much it
you
weighed.
want? Are you trying to look it up?
Yeah.
Be charming if he was to line his bunker up with a roll of dimes. The first good bomb that goes off there, he could get shattered. Who was that? Billy the Kid. Didn't he shoot a sheriff with a dollar? I think it was $1.20 worth of dimes. He said
Yeah.
that was the best $1.20 he ever spent.
How's a calculator, but you can't put the mountain in there? Oh, there it goes.
Life of Bobby, you know, you right. You really are. I try to stay away from them, but as you can tell, it didn't work.
Yeah, that super calculator didn't work. They want me to. You want to send me the answer? Well, 100,000 in dollar bills. $100 bills it weighs 2 pounds, 33 ounces. 33 ounces. Oh, 3.3 ounces. Okay, I was going to say. Okay, here is. They only have pennies. We'll go with pennies. 55,000 pounds for pennies. 100,000 in dimes costs. It weighs 55,000 pounds. So, they're going to need a truck.
Well, look at it like this. Even though they got a pickup truck, he better have some heavy duty suspension up underneath that.
Yeah. Yeah, this thing actually tells you in quarters. Actually, it's only 5,000 pounds in quarters. Nickels,
Really?
it's 22,000 pounds. And pennies, it's 55. And pennies are a little bit heavier than dimes, right? So just say 50,000 pounds.
Watt Life said it was a tractor trailer that was parked at a Wally World. Well, hell, there's your problem right there.
Well, he's going to start paying their people in dimes.
Well, if they get their paycheck in dimes, you know who it was that stole it. Now, I have talked to a few truck drivers in my time that
it says that they don't know yet how it was carted off.
I still say what you said. It was put in the back of a pickup like that. It had to have been carted at Walmart. Come on, that's a nice choice of words. It was carted off.
Well,
the home was sold it.
It said the tractor trailer picked up the dimes from the Philadelphia Mint on Wednesday. Authorities said it was planning to transport them to Florida on Thursday, which would have been today.
Yeah.
And it's not clear how many people may have involved in this theft or if they knew what the truck contained. There was evidently hundreds and thousands of dimes scattered all over the parking lot.
Sounds like to me
and they're still trying to determine how much money was actually stolen.
It sounds like an inside job to me.
Either
Oh,
that or there was a hole in the bottom of that truck.
what it is, it was you know how they're trying to get rid of our currency now. I think a 3-letter agency tipped somebody off and told them what's going on. Can you imagine going up to a what do you call it? A junkie and say, "Can you take $250 worth of dimes for that, for a dime bag or an ounce?" So, all right, I'm gonna call it for tonight. I will catch y'all up on 101s if the man goes live tonight. If not, then I won't see you there. uh, and I want to thank my mods in here tonight. Without y'all, I wouldn't be where I'm at. Thank you very much. So, y'all have a good evening, and I will catch y'all probably. Wait a minute, you going live tomorrow, ain't you, Bushcraft?
Possibly, yeah.
Okay. Okay, so it'll be 7 o'clock tomorrow night if he goes live, or it'll be Tuesday at 7 o'clock. Bushcraft,
Yeah.
in fact, at 7 o'clock. Okay, y'all have a good evening. Out. See how fast it takes.